You could help me, madam. Emil, you're well enough to play football later on. You could help me clear up, couldn't you? Sorry, this is
Oh, Susie, please.
You've got some homework to be doing.
Okay.
I know why you're here. I got a call about Mike's release.
How do you feel about it?
How do you think?
Has Mike been in contact with you since he went to prison?
No, he's not coming near. It's just the two of us now, just me and Kelly, no one else.
What about your older daughter, Jodie?
What about her?
Do you see her?
No. She moved out before, just before Mike got arrested. That was why he went round to Nina Compton's to see if she knew where Jodie was.
Right, and that's when the assault allegedly took place. But Nina thought Jodie's reason for leaving home was something to do with your husband, didn't she?
Jodie denied that.
What do you think?
Well, I know that a lot of questions were asked. That was enough for me. Nothing was proved, but I could have lost Kelly. That's why I agreed to them taking the no-contact order out. I love my kid.
Do you know where Jodie is?
In Canley somewhere. I don't know. I don't see her.
Lynn, can I ask you why? You seem like too doting a mother to cut all ties with your daughter.
My relationship with my daughter's got nothing to do with this. I thought you were here to talk about Mike.
I am, of course. I saw Mike earlier. He's pretty adamant that he was falsely accused.
Well, there were so many accusations at the time. Which one?
Well, he claims Nina Compton lied and says that he never touched Kelly.
There were too many questions. And I didn't want to risk Kelly being taken away from me.
I think that he's going to try and fight the restriction on seeing Kelly.
He can try, but he's not going to see her. That's what the order's for.
Was Kelly physically examined?
No, I didn't want her to be. I thought she'd been through enough trauma with having her dad being taken away and her sister leaving home.
Did she admit anything to you?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
I didn't mean to upset you, Lynn. But the more I know about Mike, the better I can try to figure out what he might do.
It's just that I've been asked so many questions in the past. Social services wanted to know about him, Jodie, our marriage, everything. I'd already lost Jodie when she moved out. I didn't want to lose another. That's why I agreed to the no-contact order.
I'm sorry. I understand.
I'm finished.
Oh, well done, sweetie.
Can I play footy now?
Yeah, sure you can.
Look, if Mike tries to make contact, you will let me know, won't you?
Sure that he won't.
Please, just let me know if you have any concerns. See you, Kelly.
Bye.
Hi, Rich. What do you reckon? It's good, isn't it?
Well, I can't really see it like that.
I guess not. Sorry, that was a bit insensitive.
No, you're all right.
Excuse me. Tamsin Parker. I'm here to see PC Minton from the Collision Investigation Unit.
I'll let him know you're here.
Thank you.
Hello. I'm DCI Meadows. Take a seat. Thank you for coming in. We don't have to do this today if you don't feel up to it.
No, I want to help.
So how are you feeling?
Okay. The hospital let me go home last night. A few cuts and bruises, nothing serious. I was very lucky. Do you know who the others were?
Yes, we do.
It was a woman and 2 children, wasn't it? How's the husband?
Well, he needs support, but we're doing everything we can for him.
Adam, are you sure this is a good idea?
As good as any.
I went to pick up my daughter Evie from Brownies.
Which direction are you travelling from?
Darrow Road. There were roadworks and temporary traffic lights.
What colour were the lights?
Green.
You sure?
Yes.
And then what happened?
Take your time.
That's just it. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
I thought this would help.
Help what?
Help me remember. I can't remember what happened.
Look, I think we should reschedule this for a couple of days, okay? We'll call you.
I need to know. Does this mean it was my fault? Did I kill those people?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
You get the impression that Lynn Harrison believes the abuse allegations?
I'm not sure. I don't believe she knows what to think. There's an older daughter, Jodie, and I want to trace her. She left home just before her father was accused of the assault.
So didn't the police speak to her at the time?
Yes, she backed her father up about the abuse, completely denied it. But for some reason, Lynn Harrison has no contact with her anymore. She wouldn't say why. I think there might be some answers in there about Mike.
Do we need to involve her?
Yes, if I'm going to monitor Mike Harrison, I could do with knowing everything about him. Kelly's safe with her mum, but I need to know what kind of stunts he's likely to pull.
Are you dealing with Mike Harrison?
Yes, why?
Canada just had a call of disturbance at a kid's football match. One of the parents rang in saying they recognised Mike Harrison.
They leave a name?
Yep, and a phone number. She said she knew him from years gone by. Apparently it's all kicked off. I mean, not the football.
I know, I've got it.
Shoot! That's it, again!
Lynn! I got here as quickly as I could. Where's Mike?
What?
One of the parents rang in to say they saw Mike here.
You're kidding. I haven't seen him. I would have rang you. Who said they saw him?
I can't give you a name, but they said he was here. They saw him watching.
Well, they must have got it wrong. I would have told you if Mike had been here.
Are you sure? I mean, how would he even know that Kelly was playing here?
What are you saying? I've got an order against him. He's not allowed anywhere near us, and I didn't see him.
The parent also said Kelly was upset. She certainly looks it.
Yeah, she hurt her leg. I tell you, girls are dirtier than boys when it comes to tackling.
Lynn, did he threaten you? Because if he did, I can...
How many times? I didn't see him. If Mike had been here, I'd tell you. What? Why would I deny that?
I don't know. Kelly's leg looks fine to me.
Well, it's not. Now, excuse me, I've got to check on my daughter.
Helen. Didn't expect to see you here.
Why? I'm the superintendent here. The death of my family is the subject of an investigation. Were there any witnesses to the crash?
I'm afraid not.
What about the other driver? They say anything?
Well, they're in the process of being interviewed, but nothing yet.
Okay, tell me what you do know.
Well, traffic have been over to the Taylor's house. I talked to Helen Taylor about the phone call. Now, apparently, your son left his school bag in the house.
So that's what the call was about.
Helen only talked to Malcolm, though. She didn't talk to Denise.
So the call had nothing to do with the collision?
It would seem not.
Good. I told you Denise would never use the phone in the car. So was Malcolm on the phone when it happened? Did Helen hear the crash?
Well, it must have been just before. The timing must have been a few seconds out.
Helen was the last person to speak to him alive. Did she say what they were talking about?
Not really.
Not really? I have every right to know.
Well, she said she heard Denise and Leah laughing and chatting in the background. I'm so sorry.
Who's the investigating officer?
Graham Minton.
Good. I know him. Right, we've established Denise wasn't on the phone. What's next?
Right, how are you?
Okay.
So to what do I owe the pleasure, then?
Please. I wanted to talk to you before you come back to work today. I wonder if you knew anything about them.
Antidepressants, why would I?
Because they were addressed to you. Roger found them in your post.
Goodness sake.
Look, I'm sorry. I was worried about you. I know how difficult things have been lately.
Yeah, well, even if they were mine, I wouldn't be stupid enough to order them at work.
Yeah, well, someone did, didn't they?
Well, it was Margaret, obviously.
I suppose.
Terry, she's angry with me for trying to pull away from her. She's trying to hurt me. It's definitely Margaret. We just need to find proof. Okay, find out who ordered these tablets. You know I've been watching her while I've been away.
Do you think that's wise?
Well, I've got to do something. Everybody thinks I'm incapable of doing my job. Including you, it seems.
Now, listen. You leave Margaret to me. If she's behind this, I'll find proof of it. But you stay away from her, because you'll just make it worse.